Hello again, any YouTube viewers out there that watch my videos. I just thought I might, with my shaky camera, I thought I might just do a bit of an update on my dovii. I just dropped some pellet food in there, and the big fella's sort of eating at the moment. He's doing alright. He's still got something wrong with his eye though, which I don't know if anyone's seen my last video with him in it, but here he goes, chasing the girl. He's always chasing the girl. Yeah, so his eye's still not better. It's been quite a while now. I don't know what to think. I've spent a lot of money on medications that just did not, make his eye better. So it's pretty disappointing. I can only hope with clean water and time and good food quality that that helps his eye to mend. It hasn't really gotten worse, but it's just seemingly not getting better either. It's very strange, something I've never come across in all my years of keeping cichlids, but thank goodness he hasn't gone blind in that eye, so I'm hoping he should heal up eventually. He's probably grown a bit since my last video. I'd say he's between 35 and maybe 38 to maybe even 40 centimeters long now. He's just hit about 2 years old. Around April, I think he turns 2, so he's very close to 2. Yeah, he's going good otherwise. He's just the same fish. My homemade, mostly wooden, very siliconed up fish tank's doing well, no problems. Doesn't look pretty, as I've mentioned in the past, but it's definitely doing the job. Proof's in the pudding. The fish is growing very well, and I'm sure he's going to be a nice big fella when he maxes out. I'm really hoping he'll hit the 24-inch sort of length one day, but we'll see. I guess it'll come down to his genetics and water quality and all that sort of stuff. Let's have a look at his little girlfriend. I've had her for longer. She's probably actually about 3 years old, even though she's barely half his size. She virtually never eats. I used to worry about it, that she didn't eat much, but these days I don't even worry about it, because when she's hungry she eats. Some days she might only eat like 2 or 3 pellets, some days she won't eat anything, and then other days I might drop in like a bit of a prawn or something and she'll just munch that up straight away. She's obviously fussy with what she eats, but she's fine. She seems to be fine. She gets chased down by him a lot, but he doesn't ever try and, if he wanted to kill her, I'm sure he could do it without even, without trying too hard. But he doesn't want to kill her, but he just chases her around. And it'd be nice to think that one day they might even breed. I've never had dovii breed before, so it'd be pretty exciting, but I'm not really worried if they don't at this point. Back over to him. He's just picking through his pellets and spitting out gravel that he sucks up in his mouth when he eats. Sometimes he doesn't eat his food, and I find if he doesn't eat it by an hour or two, I get the net in there and I scoop it out. Otherwise it just sends the water quality downhill. What else can I say? We'll see if we can get a bit closer to him. He's one of my favourite fish, dovii, well and truly. I've probably owned half a dozen over the years. Um, He's a nice fishy. There's his eye damage. You can see that white in his eye. I just don't know what it is. It's not on the outside, it's on the inside. You can only see it on certain angles. You can't tell by this video, but he's got some really good teeth, this fish, and lots of them. But it's very difficult to see them. His name's Hulk, for anyone that doesn't know. As big as he is, he's still got a long way to grow yet. I haven't actually named her. That's not very nice, is it? Anyone got any suggestions for a name for her? If anyone's got any suggestions for a name for her, maybe send me a message. Leave a message in the comments or something. Yeah. What else can I say? Tank's probably changed again since I filmed it last. I've got a couple of big rocks in there. Try and give her something to sort of hide around, you know, when he's on the chase. Got my power head there. In that corner filter over there, I've got stuff called macro ports. Helps to lower the nitrates and nitrite levels and keep the tannins out of the water. Not that I have driftwood in here anymore, but it does keep the water quality up. Sorry, it does keep the water quality up. Just a sponge filter over there. Got a canister filter, as I've mentioned in the past as well. Seems to be enough filtration for now. Generally, he's a pretty good eater, this fella. There's this funny little thing actually on his tail fin at the moment. I don't know if anyone's going to be able to see it in the video, but there it is. This looks like a little skinny, almost like a long filament or something growing out of the back of his tail fin, at the bottom of his tail fin. It almost looks like a piece of hair or something. I was a bit nervous thinking it might have been like a hair worm or something, but I don't think it is. I think it's just more like a little filament, like a growth or something. Anyway, that'll remain to be seen. Sorry. Bit unco with my grammar today. If anyone's got any questions or any comments, please leave them below in the comments section. It's funny, you know, sometimes he chases her and you think he'd be chasing her because she's trying to eat his food, but she doesn't even try to eat the food. She's not even interested in it at all. I think one day what I'll probably do is try and get her eating something that she really likes to get her really in, well conditioned, so that she decides she's in a healthy enough state to spawn. Because I think the fact that she doesn't eat a lot probably is part of why in the 3 years that I've had her, she's stayed so small, of course, but also because, that would explain why she doesn't ever try and lay eggs. And obviously they're both old enough and big enough to breed, but they just don't seem to try. Perhaps she's infertile, I have no idea, but I doubt that. I'd just say that she's just not well conditioned enough. I don't have the water parameters specifically set up for breeding. I've just got the pH on a bit over neutral and the temperature on about 28 degrees Celsius, which is where I keep my American tanks usually, to those specifications. I'm rambling on now and we're up to 9 minutes. Anyway, we might call it a day there. I hope anyone that's watching this can tell that he's grown. And yeah, if anyone's got any suggestions on what could be going on with his eye, please give me a message. Doesn't seem to bother him. Seems to be able to see and everything fine, but definitely, it's got to be impairing his vision to some degree, I'd say. Alright, well, I hope he eats all his pellets tonight, because I don't want to have to scoop any out. And thanks to anyone who's watched this. And we'll check in with you next time. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.